awesome, beautiful people, and welcome back to Extreme Ruby. In the last episode, we went and caught an extreme amount of Pokemon. I kid you not, we caught about at least 5 to 8, maybe even more different Pokemon. I actually generally can't remember how many we caught, it was just so many. But it was awesome, and that's about all we did, really. To wrap up why I was doing that, it's because we went down to Pacific and then went to Pseudopolis, which is where we are at the moment, just so I've got those locations available to fly to without having to actually search them afterwards. Because in this episode, we're going to go chase after Team Magma and the stolen submarine. So for that, I'm going to go into my Pokemon menu, and let's not stuff that up anymore in this episode. Seriously, I keep saying that I've got to change my control scheme, but guess what? The entire series, that's what I have not done at all. So don't be too surprised I do that every episode from now on, because as I said in the previous episode, we're going to be bulk recording. Alright, so if we're going from Moss Deep City, and we're going to go down south, and we should come across a dive area. And from there, we're just going to dive straight down south. Down, 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 down. Anyways, another thing I was actually generally thinking about as well just before I started recording was, hey, we haven't done Trick House for a little while. I do believe we've got some stuff available there. And not only that, we are so due for a grinding session, it is not funny. We have like 10 minutes stored up and I haven't used them. And we also got some wood mail. I would have preferred something a little bit better. Speaking of items as well, I probably should have went and sold some items. So it should be coming up to, oh no, we're quite far away, I do believe, because we're gonna come across a cave, and I kind of like dived down ASAP instead of like surfing along. So I was like, if I oh, there we go. I thought we're gonna be here for a lot longer. I was generally thinking about doing some like training a little bit on the side, whether it be with Trick House, because that doesn't count towards the grinding timer, or I just find somewhere to grind just before we do the gym leader for this episode, if we even get that far, that is. We do have a new encounter, so let's do that first before I throw some repels on. No, Bully's great. I'm pretty sure Bully's my lead. I'm just gonna double check. So it's like, Bully's a great lead at the moment, just purely because it's got fixed damage for weakening down encounters. And yeah, we're generally gonna be very low on encounters for, oh wow, it's a Miltank, nice. And level 32, very nice. Alright, Bully! Let's go for Seismic Toss as it goes for Rock Blast. Rock Blasting Miltank, it's not actually too far off vanilla considering it normally has rollout, which is just as annoying. Oh, okay, it's a ghost type. It's a spooky, scary Miltank that's come back from the dead to scare me. Because it's got Giga Drain, which is not going to do very much at all. Interesting. So let's Nightshade this one. Hopefully it's got a decent amount of health. Hopefully that retains anyways, because Miltank, yeah, it didn't have as much health as I thought it would. I am generally quite low on Pokeball. Oh, I just realized too what I was doing in this episode, because I like looked at my bowls and I was like, I need to buy quite a lot of bowls for this episode. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I looked at it then and was like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing this episode. Yeah, we got something big happening after this part of the episode, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm going to continue on just throwing balls, and by the way too, I made this clear in the previous episode, but I'm going to start probably coming up with nicknames at the top of my head, because I have exhausted most people's nicknames that they've put in the comment section, and by the time I'm doing these episodes, and by the time you guys actually see these episodes, there's a really, really high chance, because I'm trying to push for it very hard, Extreme Ruby will basically be finished by time, or hopefully finished by time you see this episode. It probably would have been finished hopefully before you see the previous episode, so hopefully that's the case. There actually shouldn't be too much of Ruby left, because I was counting it up yesterday, and yes, we finally caught Miltank, awesome. But yeah, I was counting it up yesterday in the top of my head, thinking like how many episodes we probably got left. We probably have 3 or 4 episodes left, depending on like how much I want to go off track and detour a little bit. So Miltank, the milk cow Pokemon, Miltank gives over 5 gallons of milk on a daily basis. Its sweet milk is enjoyed by children and grown-ups alike. People who can't drink milk turn it into yogurt and eat it instead. Well, that's interesting. Most people that I know that don't like milk or can't have milk can't have yogurt or don't eat yogurt either, because they consider that gross as well. I'm going to call this one, considering it said yogurt, I'm going to call this one Go-Gurt. I don't know why, because That's a perfect nickname actually for Go-Goat. Go-Goat. Moogat? Now let's call it Moogat because like it's a cow. Because I just realized that Go-Goat is probably for Go-Goat. So Moogat. I mean Nougat would be another good one too. Nougat's really nice. Yeah, Moogat. Ah, nah, I gotta do this. Moo. Like moo. And then I can't spell today. Gert. And I'm terrible with nicknames, so that's the most original I've got. Ah! Mooga! I hit the B! I must have hit the B as I just to go hit A. So it's Mooga! Oh god, that's not the name I wanted. I wanted Moogurt, not Mooga. We're dealing with it then. Alright, if I got a Pokemon... No, I don't have a Pokemon with Rock Smash. Well, guess what? We got Lapras, so that's going to have to be my HM slave now officially. Rock Smash. And yes, we do want to teach that to Lapras. And we're going to get rid of Icy Wind if that's still around. Yes, it is. What about the last one? Waterfall. Well, you're officially going to be my HM slave. Icy Wind is going to go bye-bye. Yep, I do need at least one HM slave in the team. And as I said, we do need Waterfall to actually get to the Elite Four and potentially through the Victory Road as well. So yeah, Lapras, you're only on the team now for Waterfall and HM slaving. I hope you don't mind. I mean, I think... Did I teach Lapras Strength? Because if I did, then it was very redundant considering Blissey has... No, I didn't, thank God. I was like, oh, that's a bit redundant considering Blissey and Dunsparce have Strength. That would have been very bizarre of me to have done that, actually. I mean, I've taught Strength to 2 Pokemon because it's a general move that's really good in Generation 3. That's my main reason. But otherwise it was just for HMs and I just sent out a very weak Pokemon. Let's not do that, thank you, because I had a heart attack last episode because of that. Let's just not. Hyper Potion, please. I probably should have healed. But no, I was more concerned about the fact that I had maybe a redundant HM on someone. Yeah, no, that's perfectly good sense. It doesn't look like this Poliwrath has anything to hit Bully with either, so I think I was a little bit more concerned for absolute nothing. Anyways, Fake Tears going off and dropping my special defense harshly, well, by 2 stages. So I'm at like -4 at the moment because it's already done 1 to me, so if I get hit with like... Well, I shouldn't do that much because Eruption should be badly damaged, but it's more concerned I've got like a -4 in my special defense. Never mind. Never mind! I was just like overthinking that way too much because like, oh boy, I have a -4 in special defense. If that's got high special attack, I'm in a lot of trouble. Anyways, here comes out the monster itself. So this thing's a fire type, we know that. It's got water absorb, so I can't use a water type move on it. And it's an absolute monster. Did I mention that? It's an absolute monster? But its special attack is absolutely trash. Though I did drop its special defense with Crunch, so thank you. It has Acid Armor? I don't think I taught mine Acid Armor, or I didn't get the chance to teach it Acid Armor. One of the two. Oh boy. Let's not... I don't know what to do. I'm gonna stay in. I can't do anything because I go first. Don't crit, because I think I'm dead if it crits. Oh, okay, didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. My defense must be quite high. I mean, that's level 37. I was like, ooh, that's gonna do a lot of damage if that hits me, but it actually didn't do all that much. I'm just gonna double check Bully's defense stat. I haven't been paying attention to its stats at all, so... No, my defense is trash. How good is... Okay. Then again, my HP is really high, so maybe that neutralized it out a little bit, or the Blissey's attack wasn't as high as I thought. Or Dig's been weakened. Actually, I generally cannot remember what I put for moves, because I may have ticked the option in the randomizer to like put the moves at their base power that they are in the current generations instead of the, as in like Gen 7 or Gen 6, whatever this randomizer was up to. I can't remember, but in Generation 3 it may have had more base power, but I could have nerfed it. Absol was a rock type, and I can't remember what it had for its ability. I don't think it was anything that nasty. I think I'd take this out easy. Mega Kick's not going to do very much at all. So we not long caught an Absol, we actually caught Absol in the last episode. That's how I knew it was a rock type. I just couldn't. Wow, that thing knows Sacred Fire? I want to raise up Absol just to know Sacred Fire. Oh, I got burnt. Yeah, 50% chance of burning, but synchronized, thank you. That's not going to take it out from that range, I don't think. Oh, it does. Okay, I misjudged that one. Godspar should be very close to a level up too. We're only done like the first room. And yeah, it's been very slow. And again, as I said, like all the Pokemon are catching up to my levels, so it's kind of scary at this point now, because it's like if I come across a very strong Pokemon, aka a legendary, I could be staring at the face of defeat at that point. But we'll see. Oh yeah, this is like letting... Is this leading to like an item, or am I going to the wrong way? I kind of want the... I'm pretty sure there's an item somewhere. No, we can't go this way, I don't think, so we'll go up this way. Have I got Repel on? Pretty sure I do. I do. So I don't want encounters during this, just in case, because I've already got my encounters, so the other ones after that are useless to me. So we want... I want to push this down. I've got to use my brain. I've got to use my 200 IQ, well, my non-existent 200 IQ, more like. Move that over. Rock smash that. I'm pretty sure I can't go up here. No, that's on the way out, because there's like another entrance there. And I can't go through the door, apparently. Then up. Okay, this is where we do need to go, I know that. Okay, if there's any items I'm skipping, then so be it. So I was like, I'll go get these items, but I got a wood mail on the way here, so I don't think I'm too fussed about items now that I think about it. Alright, another Super Repel on again. And then we go across. I think we may have gone the wrong way. We may not have, but I'll double check. Push that across, up. Oh, we may have gone the right way. Then we start surfing. If we land into a particular strength room, I know I've gone the right way at that point. That goes that way. And then we go this way. Yep, we've gone the right way. Up, and let's see. Yep, we're in the right room. Alright, cool, I've gone the right way. Now, does she have 200 IQ again? I don't think I do. Let's see if let's watch me screw this up. I bet I'm gonna screw this up, because I think I know the solution. That way, and then, boom. I think I just did this like the wrong way. I think that was like a much simpler way to do that puzzle. But I just went all now, unleashed that 200, well not even 200 IQ, that 2000 IQ, and just did it like the extreme long way. Like normal. Alright. But we are making our way there, like that's the right room I've got to be in. Lantern level 38, that's a whopping level. But we will be level 45 at the end of this. That did over, that's a 2-hit KO, but I get to see all their other Pokemon at least. So 2 Pokemon, so Lantern and Mawile. That's one decent good thing about Beat Up, was it reveals the Pokemon. As I said though, level 45. Godsparce no level up, and Mawile now comes out. Now, I don't think we've caught Mawile, so I'm gonna have to just do some guessing. Body Slam is neutral though, it's a 2-hit KO. Going for the Growth. Or the Growth. Growth. Okay, that's a very interesting way of pronouncing it. Growth. Growth. I'm making up new ways of pronouncing words, apparently. Alright, so that's another trainer down. Down, down, down. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another strength puzzle. Alright, let's see what roundabout way I can do this one. So I think we gotta go up in the middle, because we gotta push them out to the side. Like that, and then we push that to the side, then up, boom, boom, and then push those ones up. Okay, that's the easiest way to solve that one. Okay, we're definitely going the right way. That's gonna be TM26, which is normally Earthquake, I think, off the top of my head. What did we get though? TM26 is Fire Punch. Be great on a special attack, and who's my special attackers again? Keenan, you lovely little beast, you learn it. Now, what can I give you though? Do you have any other moves I can... Nope. Guess what? You're not learning it because you got Eruption. I mean, I would love to teach you Fire Punch as a backup to... Hang on, did you have Blizzard? You know what? Blizzard's a TM I can buy, and I don't feel comfortable teaching you Blizzard. Considering Eruption, that does become a little bit useless. I'm thinking ahead just in case this guy levels up, by the way. Blizzard I can always reteach because it was a TM from the department store. But yeah, we're now awakening Groudon. Well, what I think's Groudon. Oh yeah, we got to do another battle. Did I heal up? Did I have to heal up? I hope not, because we're going straight into a big fight. It surprises me that you made it here, but guess what? It's time for my dreams become a realization. Entrepreneur Crystal would like to battle with a Donphan as a lead at level 41. That's quite a big level, by the way. Oh, you're a ghost type as well. And a ghost type using Mean Look. Yep. Perfect. Now let's go for Crunch Stang, since I know you're a ghost type. That's super effective, and that's nearly a one-hit a one-hit. But you're going for Flatter, so raising my special attack, but I will get confused. Nice, my crunch is going to be doing a hell of a lot more. Thank you so much for that. I actually do really appreciate that, because my crunch actually was very bad. But you just made it one hell of a better one better move. I have 11 Parasol Berries too. Nice. Yep, you're going for a super potion. That's not gonna save you, that's for sure. Because Crunch is now super powered, thanks to your Flutter, which I'm so flattered by, and you're now dead. You're officially gone back to the afterlife, Donphan. Level 38 finally on Dunsparce. Ah, you have like the greatest threat to the world. You have Pikachu. Well, guess what? I'm gonna send Pikachu to the graveyard as well. And unfortunately, well, and there's no Monster Reborn in this game to bring back the Pikachu from the graveyard either. Allow me to crunch it even further. I don't think it's going to take it out though, because it looks like the special defense is actually quite nice. Continuing for that Dragon Breath, yep, it gets powerless. I was thinking, but oh, of course, it's not an electric type in this gen. Oh, this particular game anyways, because it's randomized. Nice. I was actually a bit worried about that. I was like, oh, if this is randomized into electric type, again, then I'm not going to be able to... Ah, look, it's making a return. Screw the Pikachu, I'm more worried about this thing. Hold on, this thing was originally a special attacker. I don't remember its special defense though. I think it might have had special... was it? Let's have a look. Oh! That's bad. Okay, never mind, its attack was absolute garbage. But I'm paralyzed on the spot again. Oh, wow, we go from 9 all the way down to 4. That's like extreme lengths. Oh my goodness, can I stop being paralyzed? I have things to heal paralysis, but I really can't be bothered at the moment to like get rid of it. So it's like, it's a chance-y. Even if it crits me, it's not going to take me out. And I'm pretty sure one crunch should take it out. Never mind, it's not very effective. Let's, you know what? If Crunch is not very effective, it could be a Dark type. No, it's not a Dark type. I generally can't remember what Chansey was. I don't think it was it Steel? Okay, Dark is not very effective against Dark and Steel. That I know off the top of my head. This is what happens when you don't play Pokemon for a very long time. You forget your type advantages. Uh-oh. Lucky that didn't crit, because I would have gone down. Okay, it wasn't a Steel type, but it did go down. Whew. boys has seen the face of death so many times and he hasn't gone down yet. He's seen the Creeper at the doorstep and he's like, not my time yet. Go away. Alright, I think we should find out what Pokemon this is. Because it should do a cry. If not, it would be Groudon's cry. Then we're not revealing it just yet then, if that's the case. Oh. No cry. Where did Groudon go? Well, it may not be a Groudon. It could be a Pokemon pretending to be Groudon. For all we know, it could be a Zoroark that's actually in Generation 3 instead of Generation 5. Alright, we got this happy reunion going on at the moment. It's all sunshine and extreme sunshines. What do you mean there's no rainbows? What do you mean it's just extreme sunshine out there? That's not what I wanted. Yes, I wanted sunshine, but I wanted rainbows as well. What is this? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a mistake? All I wanted was, as I said, sunshine and happy rainbows. There's no happy rainbows at all. It's all disaster. Ah, confound it, we're off. You can deal with this mess. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another part of this cutscene. Steven, I don't care what you have to say. Shut up and let me go catch my legendary Pokemon. Although, before we do, I guess I do need some Pokeballs. I don't think we can catch this legendary with, 37 Pokeballs and 1 Safari Ball. I don't think that's gonna cut it. So we're gonna have to go all the way back to Petalburg, which at this point would even know that there is an extreme sunshine happening on the other side of the Hoenn region, because they're just like, whatever, it's all peace and normal sunshine and rainbows over here. This is perfect. This is what Maxie wanted. Alright, 99. I think I'm not going to need any more than that. And he threw in a premium. Oh my god. I just remembered, because it's been so long since I've had to buy Pokeballs. I derped and was like, you know what I should have done? Bought them in lots of 10, got the Premier Ball, and then sold it back. But now that I think about it, it's kind of at that point of the game where it's like, I don't really need to do that. I have so much money that I could buy a mansion with at the moment. Like, a mansion just made out of Pokeballs, and it would not make a difference. So I kind of do want to go back to the mart, though. I want to sell some stuff off. Not buy. No, sir. I do not want to buy. I want to sell. I want to sell the big mushroom, which sells for 2,500. A little bit of a rip-off, if you ask me. I want to sell the yellow shard for 100, so be it. I want to sell my mail for 25 bucks. I'm going to use that protein. Was there anything? I don't think there was anything here I had to sell. I got Leaf Blade, nice. That would have been very nice if someone could learn that. Other than that, there's nothing really else that I can do there. Alright, let's use this protein before I get... Can Bully learn this? No, not learn this. Can Bully learn this? Wrong type of stat. Dunsparce wants this though. Of course, we want to tribute the protein to God himself as like a sacrificial sacrifice to, keep him happy. And therefore we'll win this Nuzlocke if we keep the Godsparce appeased and appealed. We appeal. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just making stuff up. It's just not making any sense in my head. So hopefully you guys make sense of what I'm saying. Yeah, I've actually generally have not long woken up. I've had a little bit of tea, like my good cup of tea here of English breakfast. I think I've gone through this whole British stage before during this recording, but it's just happening again. I'm being British. Haven't had any big biscuits though or anything like that. And it's just not the season for crumpets at the moment. Don't really feel like crumpets. Right, so while I'm off being British, we're making our way to the Cave of Origins. We have one more encounter in there, and yes, we're going to get more adult talk at the moment. They're like, they want me to solve all their problems, but they're going to slow me down by talking to me. Do you want the world to burn? I mean, yes, I know there's people out there who just want to see the world burn, but when you're trying to, talk to me and say that you don't want the world to burn, but yet you stand here, talk to me with this long conversation of lots and lots of words, it kind of makes me do wonder if you actually do want to see the world burn. Yes. I see your alternative motive. Slow me down with lots of words And then you can still kind of see the world burn in the process. He's still kind of getting what he wants. Right, before I go any further, I need flash, but I don't have flash. And I ain't going back for it. Right, down, down, down. There is... Oh no, we shouldn't need flash to see waterfall, because waterfall is also in the Cave of Origin. That should just pop up straight in our face as we're walking along. I think. I hope I'm right. Oh, there's our encounter. I was like, you know, I should naturally see an encounter. Oh. Rats, it's a Pidgey. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit better, but it kind of does evolve straight away, level 31. It would only need to be like, what, level 16 or something like that, or level 18 to evolve. And that's kind of bad that it's using Super Fang right now, because I need my health for the Groudon, well, Groudon in quotation marks anyways. Oh, okay, this is a very interesting moveset. It has Outrage and Super Fang. The Super Fang is very nice. Alright, let's throw a ball and hope that it's going to actually catch in one go. That way we save a lot of balls. Gotcha! Pidgey was got! And I'm gonna call this thing something. Tiny bird Pokemon. Pidgey has an extremely sharp sense of direction. It is capable of unearily returning to home to its nest. Yeah, I did read it right. However far it may be removed from its familiar surroundings, very similar to an actual pigeon. And yeah, I am generally going to call this something. I generally did mean that, by the way. When I said I'm going to call this something, I was like, yep, I'm going to call it something. Like, the actual word something. Which is also, oh no, not quite the name of my mod, because my mod's name is Someone. Yeah, you know, you gotta get the point there. So in a way, I guess I named it after my mod. Alright, Cave of Origin. Who is... Oh, wait, let's heal up my Granbull before I go into this battle. That would be very bad. Goes into the battle with like a half-weakened Granbull. Oh, not on you. No, no, no. Blissey, you don't want the Hyper Potion. Bully does. Alright, let's find out what our legendary is. The red orb started to glow suddenly. And if I haven't set this up right, then it's a Groudon. Either way, it's kind of a good catch. It's going to be level, what, 45, I think? I didn't hear the cry. Oh! It's a Mew! That lowers like every TM! That's good. Now let's Seismic Toss. Oh, it's a Ghost type, even better. Uh-oh. Oh my lord, that did so much damage. Blissey! Please come out and do something. Let's Dragon Breath. Okay, that's not gonna do much. Blissey should be like the perfect wall to this thing. I just need a Paralyte. Of course, it has a healing move. Why do you have a healing move? This makes my job so much harder. Because I can just, like, wish up all that damage, but I'm going to clamp the Mew for some residual damage. Oh, now here's a question. Will I be able to catch this thing or not? It can't use Hydro Cannon because I've got Water Absorb, so that's why I went into Blissey. Oh yeah, I went for Strength. It's a Ghost type. I've already made that very damn clear. So hopefully, like, the paralysis kicks in, and I seem to be faster than this Mew, so this Mew must have dreadful speed stat. That's not good news. The only good thing about this Mew is the fact that it learns every TM. Oh my dear lord, that thing must be tanky. Or it's got a lot of health, one of the two. Right, we're gonna be here for a while. I need to kind of weaken this thing, like, a lot. Or I just wait for it to run out of Wish PP, which is like 10, I think, off the top of my head. Wish has 10 PP, or 18 at max, with using PP max. Yeah, there's another Wish. It's not even letting me go very far until it, like, wishes up. So I'm kind of glad I bought a lot of balls, because I think I'm going to need them. Like, every single one of them. I was just through it just for the hell of it, because I was like, maybe. And it gets paralyzed there, of course. Now I've got to do some more weakening. I was just seeing, like, what the paralysis may have done to it, but this thing's catch rate's going to be, like, 1 with the Pokeball. So, yeah, you can see where the challenge of this thing's going to come from. I'm using Pokeballs to catch a Mew that has Wish. And it's going to drive me nuts. Okay, crit, that was nice. It's a shame it's not going to make any damn difference because it's just going to heal that back up. Alright, Blissey, just do that again and you go free from Clamp. I miss. That's a bummer. Alright, 1 Clamp. Thank you, it saves me healing it up. So it has Wish. It has Karate Chop, Hydro Cannon. Did I already say Wish? Pretty sure I did. So what's its last move? It may not have a last move because it's level 45 and the way that Mew levels up, it levels up and learns a move every 10 levels, I do believe. Ah. You have Sleep Powder. That's annoying. That's very annoying because I need to be doing damage. And you got freed, of course you did. How am I going to take this thing? How am I going to weaken this thing is the question. It wiggled once, just not enough. And I get 1 try at this too because of the Nuzlocke rules. Oh! Alright, I should probably wake up Blissey because I think it might be able to Wish PP. So I need a Chesto Berry. Okay, I woke up. Paralyzed on the spot. Right, just slowly weaken it down. I don't want to overdo it. Sleep Powder, I think, already has like 10 PP as well. Oh wow, this thing has like very low PP. Hydro Cannon only has 5. Wish has 10. Sleep Pattern 10. Karate Chop, I think, might be the only one with decent. We caught it! Oh yeah! Ah, sick! Mew, the new species Pokemon. Mew is said to possess the genetic composition of all Pokemon. It is capable of making itself invisible at will, so it entirely avoids notice even if it approaches people. What should we call this Mew? What should we call this Mew? Well, Mew, what is it? It's like a bit of a play on the word meow, I think. Well, it should be going on the team. It should, but I got a feeling it won't be, just judging by its stats. Just because I can. As I said, I gotta come up with like nicknames, and I think mine, well, as I said, one of my nicknames back in high school was actually Kitty. I could call it Kitty, just because like of the fact that it's more of a personal thing. And it's a bit of a throwback to my high school days. So Kitty was sent to the PC. Sick! We actually got the Mew, so that's our legendary court. Did I go the right way? No, I don't think I did. There we go, going the right way now. I have escape ropes, what am I doing? Let's get out the easy way. I have 10 of them too, just to make sure. Right, sweet, sweet, sweet! That made life so much easier. And we also got, Pidgey, we got the Miltank and the Mew to look at now. Sick. I don't know why I'm saying sick all of a sudden. I don't think I've ever said that at all in this entire series, so why am I starting now? No idea, it's just one of those moments. Alright, I firstly want to talk to, I want to talk to you. Hi, Kiri. Can I have some berries? Tomato berry? Iapa berry? Ipapa berry? And then that's it. Oh, that's all you're gonna give me? You're gonna give me Iapa berry? That's a bit of a tongue twister for me to say, unfortunately. I may not be able to say it properly. berry. Why am I trying to even say it? We know I can't even speak proper English properly, so me trying to say like a made-up berry is just going to be out of this world. It's going to be completely out of reach. So I think we're just going to like surf over, because I was like, oh, maybe I should go search and see what items. I think there's like a TM somewhere in here as well, but it's like, I don't think I'll bother. Because we got a gym leader to do as well. It's just like, should I actually go do some training before that? Because it's like, I do have a 10-minute grind I can do. It's just the question of where should I do the grind? I mean, I would love to have done it in you know what I'm going to do? If we survive this, I might do the grind in Victory Road, because that'd be a great place to do it. Because all the high level Pokemon there. Anyways, this had a Greppa Berry, so let's have a look at Muga, which was meant to be Luget. Oh sweet, this has like Liquid Ooze and it's a grass type Pokemon, which is cool because I had Giga Drain. It's a ghost type with adamant, that's kind of works out if it's got a ghost type move. Its attack is absolutely dreadful at 19 there. Speed is awesome. Special defense is a little bit below what... I'm going to say it's either going to be around average, because that's a very, very unique distribution there of stats, because like a speed it's 95 and then it has three around the average, which is going to be like, you know, 72 would be the average there, and then you got 63, which is a little bit below, but then you got like an extreme outlier being 19. So I'd say there's 4 stats there being in the average, just looking at that extreme outlier, because 95 isn't that far away from the 70s. Considering, as I said, the average between 3 of them there, or the mean, is going to be like 72 anyways. So yeah, I'd say that'd be average. So, yeah, very, very unique stats there. Iron Tail, Giga Drain, Rock Blast, so it really only has Giga Drain. I'd say that would be a decent Pokemon. I mean, it's very speedy. It's definitely kept the Miltank trait of being quite speedy and somewhat bulky as well. So speedy, bulky, and especially offensive instead of physically offensive. We could have taught that Blizzard. Yeah, you know, like Muga could have actually gone on the team. We have something, the Pidgey with Blaze, Dark and Steel with Sassy Nature. Wow, look at that HP! See, this is what I call 2 very extreme outliers. We got 105 and 21. Oh no, that's not the extreme outlier. The extreme outlier in this point is the HP, which probably means the other 5 stats are dreadful. Defense is looking somewhat alright, but yeah, you look at its other 4 stats at that point, it's like, yeah, no, that's bad. Oh, I didn't even look at its moves. I know it had Outrage. Present, Super Fang, and Outrage, as well as Ingrain. Yeah, that Pidgey is definitely a present to me. And we got Kitty the Mew with Flash Fire. Psychic Ghost. Wow, that's a 4 times weak to Dark and Ghost. That's not fun. Ghost isn't all that common outside of, like, you know, maybe Shadow Punch, Shadow Ball. If it's a defensive Pokemon, that's not going to matter so much. It's more whether or not it can survive special moves, because then Dark comes along and hits it, it's going to go down. Oh my lord! What is that stat distribution? Oh my lord, it is not going to go down to a ghost type move, that's for sure. It's never going to go down to a ghost. Oh no, but it will probably go down to a dark move, maybe. Its special defense ain't looking... I just don't know what to think of those stats, because that's a very extreme outlier there with defense. Oh my lord. I think just mainly because of that, I think that may have lowered Mew's actual usefulness, because its total base stat normally is like 600. Ah, that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, its moveset's a little bit over the spot too. Yeah, I don't think we will be using this Mew. I mean, I can't generally get a good reading on that. I would say it's going to be pretty bad, because that's what? Going to be some insane number in defense, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using that. And plus, I mean, it learns every TM. You could teach it softball, but I just generally don't think it will survive a special attack at all. If you get hit by a dark type move, I think that's going to say goodnight. So let's not use it. I generally do fine with the team I have at the moment, because if you just do this, that's the team. So like 5 Pokemon, 1 HM Slave. Keenan will get leveled up as soon as Godsparce is able to stand on its 2 feet. Or, hold on, Dunsparce doesn't have feet. It's able to stand on its own slivery belly, I think. Slimy belly? I think that's its autonomy. I'm pretty sure it's atomically correct. Okay, regardless, we're moving on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save like the grinding bit for like next episode. Because like we can do Trick House next episode and then go down to Victory Road and do our 10-minute grind there. And I'm pretty sure I remember all of these off the top of my head too. Like these puzzles I've done so many times to the point where I think I do memorize them off the top of my head. Or I don't. Yeah, I think I screwed this up. That's right, I normally fall down here anyways because there's trainers. You actually can avoid all those trainers if you know the puzzle off the top of my head, which as I said, I'm pretty sure I do, I just screwed it up. Because like, you go up and then you like snake along at some point, then you just go along. The second half of that puzzle is actually really easy, it's just that first little bit. But I was generally going to fall down anyways, and if I did solve it, just to do these trainers. So we want experience, so Mud Shop. That's going to be physical, which means it's not going to do very much at all. But it did drop my damn speed, so that could mean a thing. Oh, it's going to go charm. It's going to charm me with its parasitic looks there. I'm sorry, but I'm not really into parasites. So I'm going to go crunch. Get mud-shotted once again. And my speed is going to drop, because I think that's like... It's either like 100% chance to drop speed, or it's just a high chance to drop speed. It's one of the two. Anyways, Absorb's going to do very little. Unless, of course, it's... No, that's the wrong move. I'm thinking Leech Life. Right, Parasite, yep. It is a Parasite, so technically I am correct. Parasect does go down, but Wild's gonna come out once again. Did I work out what it was? I'm gonna go Body Slam, I'm pretty sure it was neutral. That's not gonna do very much, but it could paralyze me. No, it didn't paralyze me, nice. Okay, that one's much stronger than the other one we just encountered. Right, Takedown's not gonna do very much, plus recall damage as well. Come on, buddy. Just go for those body slams. Oh yeah, why am I... Oh nice, I got the crit. I was like, why am I using body slam? I actually technically have a -2 on attack. That's why it didn't do that much. It's alright, I worked it out eventually, but the crit did save my bum there. Thanks, crits. You always come in at the best of times. And I mean best both, metaphorically and literally as well. Anyway, Sableye, level 41. This thing's probably gonna... Well, the gym leader may have level 45 Pokemon. I'm gonna be in one hell of a ride if that's the case, because the previous gym was 42. Actually, it may not be 45, it could be 48. Oh, how am I gonna take this gym down if he has a legendary? I could be riding a high right about now, but get to the gym leader and take like the biggest fall. Oh, I hope not. Right, Bully 430 experience. I need Bully level 46 at least before we get to the gym leader. That would make things a little bit easier. And then, as I said, the next episode, if we're still alive, we're gonna have to grind. Because I do remember the Elite Four going into the 50s. And I am nowhere close to that. At all. None of my Pokemon are in the 50s at all. I've just made it to Muse level 2, which kind of gives you an idea on like how far I'm actually now sinking into the opponent's levels. And you had an Oran Berry, interesting. Body Slam is going to take you out. 415 experience. Now going into Gengar. Now you shouldn't be a ghost type unless you still randomized to be a ghost type. my accuracy is now going to fall because of Mud Slap. But I still land and connect. Nice. Awesome. Now if I can let another body slam. Oh, if you got a Lumberry. You had an Orange Berry. Wow, 2 Orange Berries? What are the chances of that? Right, you go down as well. I'm pretty sure they're all randomized by the randomizer, not the actual game programming itself. Level 46 and level 39 for Godsparse. Oh boy! Zapdos level 38. That's a big boy. Just the fact that it's a legendary actually scares me. Mega. Alright, Zapdos is gonna fly from the sky and kick me with its talons. It didn't do very much damage, at least. And I missed because of Mud Slap. Okay, at least I know it's going to land. It retained Wing Attack. Actually, does it learn Wing Attack? I know it learns Gust, but this thing's like a Steel type or a Rock type or something like that. So that's bad. Let's go Seismic Toss. I don't think Zapdos has anything to take out Bully, which is good. Except for like Mega Kick. Which is fine by me, because I'm just gonna completely miss my toss. I went to grab it, but it just flew up in the air. It's got Slash. It's got a lot of normal type moves on this particular bird. Right, one more Seismic Toss will take it down. I think this is her last Pokemon too. Oh, Orange Berry? Yep, another Orange Berry. What's with all these Orange Berries? I was like, if that allows it to live, then that's very sad. Alright. Should I start using Dunsparce, I wonder? Because that will give Keenan a chance to get some experience. Because if I do that, then that might be quite handy. Because then I can just go back to Bully at that point. And I do want to start leveling up Dunsparce for grinding. So if I go somewhere that Dunsparce can handle, that makes life so much easier for me, because it means the last party in my team. Yep, that's perfect. Bit redundant there, Kath. I was going to actually say last party in my member. That would have been the perfect dyslexic moment there. Last member in my party would be getting trained up as well. So when we get to Elite 4, that should be quite handy at that point, anyways. One Pokemon, Quivlava at level 41. We're not too far behind. This thing does have amazing stats too, so Karate Chopper. That was super effective. That is going to not bite the dust, so that still took it, I think, mainly because of the base power of Karate Chop. And I am now asleep. And I'm a rock type as well, I do believe, so that's kind of handy, because I'm going to have some nice resistance. And Chesto to wake up. Don't crit! Oh my lord. That's been like the bane of my existence this entire playthrough. I was like, I just sent out Godsparse and it's going to go down. I was like, it just lived, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord Arceus. Because I would have been quite salty at that point. Hello? I was like, am I getting called by telemarketers again? I won't do a torso twist because I'm recording at the moment, but I will do some... I will move around watch, don't worry. Not just yet. And my watch is just telling me I've been a lazy bum at the moment. Keenan level 19, so cools. I can't walk any further. Don't walk any further. I just had to say that because like if I took one more step, then we're in trouble. Because if I had Shadow Tag or something, I would have been crying. We'll also heal off that paralysis with the Cherry Berry. Not the check. Use. Get rid of that off Dobbs. And there's like 3 more trainers after this, so that's some decent experience. As I said, Dunsparce needs to stand on its own slimy belly at this point. Because we need to start... Oh boy. I'm gonna use Strength. It's going to use Spite. It's trying to spite me. Oh, of course it's not very effective. Well, now we're going to go for Karate Chop because it's going to be Steel or Dark. That's fine. You can spite my strength. That's fine. By 3? Okay. It must have something that resists fighting as well. That's very unfortunate. Should I just go? No, double edge won't take it out. Ah, you're trying to be smart there and go for the magic coat. I would like a crit, thank you. Right, extrasensory. Didn't do very much at all, but it could have flinched me, that's the thing. A full restore? Are you quite right there? Oh yeah, this lady's a lady, isn't she? She's gonna have full restores. And a lot of money. She's basically like the female equivalent of a rich boy. If I was a rich boy, na 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 na, I would love a crit right about now, so I can take down Venusaur. If I was a rich boy, na 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 na, I'm probably not gonna have any more PP because I just got spited. Cannon level 20. Now just need another 20 more levels. How much PP do I have left on Karate Chop after that nasty little encounter? Because I might need to use some leopard berries. How much have I got? Oh, I still have a decent amount. At least Karate Chop's got 25. I didn't take that much damage either, so that's good. Right, 2 more trainers, and then we can go heal, and then we can go do, Wallace. I had to think there for a second who the gym leader was in this particular generation, because it changes when it comes to Emerald. So, karate. Oh, I should have gone for strength. Nope, that was a crit and it took it out. Nice! That's what I'd like to see. 333 experience. Spinnerack. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a threat. It's got drought. Oh my lord, this tiny little spider was strong enough to summon a drought. I'm a little scared now about that little spider if it's got the power. Why are you a ghost type? It has Weather Ball on top. Oh, wow. So you had drought and you got Weather Ball. That is very lucky. And I hate as well when that happens too. It randomizes to be a ghost type and I don't have anything to hit ghost at this point. Supersonic. And it misses. But the sunlight is still strong. And it can still fire off those weather balls. But I have crunch, so that's not a problem. Goodbye. As I said, you were a very strong little spider though to summon such an intense amount of drought. See? It wasn't actually the Mew that caused that intense amount of drought, it was actually the Spinneracks of the world. So if they go through and eradicate those Spinneracks from the Hoenn region, they won't have that extreme drought problem. I think that's who Maxie needs to go finding, catching is like a whole bunch of Spinneracks. Alright, Fiero. Karate Chop. Super effective. Doesn't take it out. As I said, that unfortunately that bad base power is probably what's holding it back. But it will go down. And that's Fiero now biting the dust. It was a critical hit too, I'm pretty sure as well. I just took a drink and I just saw the end of that crit text. Level 21 for Blaziken and learning triple kick. Oh, that's actually not too far off what Blaziken would learn naturally anyways. I'm pretty sure it learns double kick, but I don't think it learns triple kick, because that's like, Hitmontop's, or, yeah, I think it's Hitmontop or Hitmonlee's signature. Anyways, we're out of here, because we need to heal up our PP and our health, just in general. I don't think Dunsparce will be able to take down Wallace himself, just because of the levels at that point, because there's going to be an insane level gap between Dunsparce and Wallace's Pokemon. I think off the top of my head anyways, considering the last gym leader was 42. So Bully will have to be in the lead, but we can make up for Dunsparce's lack of experience there just from the next episode. Because we're going to probably dedicate the next episode to grinding. So we do have, as I said, that 10-minute grind plus Trick House. That should catch up on a little bit of experience. So Bully's now in the lead. And now I just got to see if I can remember these puzzles off the top of my head. Pretty sure I can. Along there. Oh, it actually might be... Ah, no, it's not. Whoops. My bad. Went the wrong way. Not that way. I was like, well, maybe it's this way. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, oh yeah, that's not right. That's definitely the second half of the puzzle. Alright, let's quickly get back there, because as I think, my controller didn't go the right way. No, it's not meant to go that way. You're meant to go down. When my controller fails me, oh, definitely don't use the analog stick just after that. Damn, I think there's actually something wrong with my analog stick. Because I was playing like another game just to test it out, or just have like a brief look at it. Because this was actually research for the future Let's Play for the channel, because I've completely finished Zuda, and I need to look for, oh, I screwed it up. I was doing the right thing, then I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm not right, because I haven't played, I'm missing some experience here. Anyways, after Extreme Ruby is done, I need to actually replace Wednesday's videos, and not only that, Sunday needs replaced as well. I mean, not at the moment, because you guys will be catching up with everything, but technically Sunday's videos, or Sunday's series, Zuda, or Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer, is fully recorded, like right to the end, so it's all done. Why did I do that? Why are you withdrawing? Are you a ghost type? But you are obviously a rock or steel type with flame body. Well, you come along, swap in and predict, well, that's not really too hard what I was going to do there, but you come straight into like my horrible misclick there for body slam, and you get me burnt. Anyways, I'm going to seismic toss you. Leah. So anyways, back to what I was doing before I got like distracted by the fact that Mischievous just swapped in on me and just burnt me. Yeah, I was just testing out like one game that I might cover on the channel a little later down the track. I was like, I could cover it now, but I feel I might wait a little bit. But while I was playing that too, I was using my controller that I'm using at the moment, and the controls were very funky indeed. I was like, oh, I can't generally play this game at the moment because my analog stick is being not the most cooperative of all things. So yeah, I'm not going to say what game it was, because I might have to play the another version of it before I do that particular version that I was trying out. It is possible for me to do, I was just like looking at that, if it's within my skill range to actually cover, which it is. I would just need to like probably set it up properly, or I need to be paying attention during that recording session. Anyways, if I do it another way, I did notice it changed a little bit every time I start the game up, which is a good and bad thing, because it would change it up every time I do an episode. But at the same time, for the type of game that I was doing, it makes it a bit hard to concentrate, if that makes any sense. I mean, you'll see me struggle in Zuda as it is. In some episodes, be like, just trying to figure out like all the randomization and where to go and all that. Because I don't want to spend like most of the episode trying to figure out where in the world I've got to go to get somewhere. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, that's kind of like a bit of a hint to potential maybe future series. Anyways, this thing's just going to spam Magic Coat. And then I'm just going to seismic toss it to the ground. Hopefully Blaziken gets another level out of this. And I know for a fact that this thing cannot damage me either, so it's just going to keep using Magic Coat, which means I can just keep seismic tossing, which means I win! And I'm just going to get the Wallace. I know what I've got to do now for that puzzle. It's not like that's going to slow me down now. I just made some silly little oofs. But it's nothing like I used to when I was a kid. Like, I could not figure out for the life of me at all as a kid. We did get level 23, which is good. Slowly getting up there to making Keenan completely usable, which is great, because I still reckon that's going to be like God Blaze when it comes out in the field. It's going to be so good to use. And it's going to be very nice to use, actually, because most of my team, as I said, is actually physical attackers, which is a bit of a downside. And just the fact that Keenan has like a different typing as well just makes him so valuable for the team. So this time, don't go across, please. Up. And then when we come here, we go up here this time. We skip 2, so we need to make a little bit of a path so we can come across. Oh, did I screw up? I've screwed up. How'd I screw up? I've screwed up somehow. I'm just gonna make sure I've got this right, because I think I just made a bit of a misstep. Yeah, I've misstepped somehow. How did I make a misstep then? Right, need a little bit of a slow replay on that, because it's like, how did I screw that up? Or I'm just not doing this right. Hey, thought I was bad with strength puzzles, now look at me do this. I think I'm having a repeat of me doing this the very first time as a kid. Because I know I got that right. Or have I not? I don't think I do. I did this the first time and it was incorrect. So it has to be that snake is snake to do that. Watch me, like, it'll just click and I'll be like, that's how you do it. If I don't get this in like X amount of attempts, and by X I mean like somewhat soonish, I will do a cut until I actually get to it. That part's correct, I do know that for a fact. But then... What? How am I not getting this right? Am I not doing that first part right? I'm going to do the second part first then, see if I'm right on that. Alright, yeah, it's generally now starting to show how long it's been since I've done Ruby. Because all this part is you just come along and then do that. Oh, come on, controller! Oh, are you serious? Oh, yeah, I think there is something wrong with my controller. I generally now feel it's... I actually was a bit worried about that because I was looking at my controller's wire because I'm using a wire controller. I was like, ooh, that doesn't look alright. It looks like it's starting to curve a little bit and I might be right. I think one of the wires in my controller might be on the way out. Because I swear I hit the right button, but it went the wrong way. So I'm going to have a look at that and see if I can get myself a new controller soon. Because then it's... yeah, I think I was doing it the wrong way. I think I was accidentally reversing it. Which makes sense why it wasn't working. There we go. That's how you solve it, not the way I was doing it the first time. It's like, hold on, I swear I'm doing this right. Let me do the other side just to make sure I'm not doing this the wrong way. And yeah, I was doing it the wrong way, my bad. As I said, me memory's going as well. Remember, I'm getting on the old side. It may not be old to some of you guys, but yeah, I am getting on that old side. I'm not that gamer I used to be 10 years ago, that's for sure. Oh, I have actually generally noticed that too. Like when I play some games that I know for a fact I used to be so good as when I was a lot younger, I'm just not the same anymore. The reflexes are starting to get a little slower. The memory's going too, for some parts anyways. It's just not the same. Anyways, we did manage to get the paralysis off the body slam there, but that's followed up in response with a hyper potion. So now we're going to do all that again. And body slam is definitely the way to go at this point because I'm just doing a lot more damage, and if I get a crit, then that should go down. Oh, you're going to respond with a rock tomb and drop my speed, eh? Fine, if that's what you're going to do, I'm going to see what Crunch does then. Just in case I'm doing the wrong move. Nope, it's not very effective. Continues to do body slam. This is why sometimes I just don't decide to swap things up because it's probably going to be worse. And we just missed that KO. That's annoying. Though, that's enough to take it out now. Mucker goes down. Right, next up is a Staryu. Wow, he has 5 Pokemon, so hopefully none of those are going to be legendary because that'll be annoying. I not long versus Staryu and I can't remember what it was. Though I actually could have used Dunsparce on these now that look at their levels, because I think the highest might be 45 or 46. Or maybe even 47 at the very worst, but yeah, no, I actually could have used... Yeah, let's use Dunsparce. I feel it should be able to come in and do some damage. It's not that far behind in, like, levels. Yeah, it's not that bad. Volt Tackle. It's going to do recall damage to itself, which is good. Not very effective. It should go for another Volt Tackle, which is fine, so... hold on. Might be a Psychic type, so let's go. Yep, you're going to go for another Volt Tackle, that's fine with me. If I did this randomizer before 7th generation came out, it would have meant that this randomizer predicted the Alolan Geodude line. Nice, it was a Psychic type, so it went down. Level 24 for Blaziken. And nowhere close to level 40 for that. Was that Omastar? Yes, it was Omastar. Alright. Karate Chop again. Octazooka. Ooh. I don't like. I'm out. If you go for another Octazooka, so I'll just absorb it. Blissey! Yep, you went for another Octazooka. And it made it useless. Let's go for a Strength. Oh, you're just gonna glare me down now just because I predicted your Octazooka and made it useless. You're just gonna glare me now? Oh, for Pete's sakes. That's my weakness. Payday. I want a payday, thank you. Right, Strength's gonna take it out with a critical hit. 457. Keaton is not gonna get a level up there. Skitty up next. So let's go into Dunsparce. I will heal it up ASAP though. Right, last Pokemon of course. Oh, that's actually very lucky. I generally have been extremely lucky so far. Oh dear. Oh dear, you have Hooch... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hope that's not going to bite me in the tail at the moment. Please don't have a physical type move and have great physical. Please? Don't? No? Okay. Bug's physical. So don't crit. Don't. Oh, okay, you wait for me. Look, that's fine. I win. Unless I, for some odd reason, miss. Cute. Skitty goes out, and I'm level 40. Nice. Dunsparce is now doing what Pupitar couldn't. Got into the 40s. And it's got 208 attack at the moment, too, because of huge power. And we do get our badge. I'll take that badge, thank you. And we've got the rating badge, which means we can now go into the Elite Four, because we have all 8 badges. Yes, I actually generally did not see this day coming at all. I did not think we were going to make it. This would have been Water Pulse normally. Hey, you handed this wish. Nice. That's actually generally good TM too, but unfortunately Water Pulse being learnt by so little Pokemon. It says that and most of my team can learn it. That's hilarious. Never mind. So anyways, that's it for this episode. Next episode, as I said, we are going to do a bit of a grinding episode. So Trick House, do what we can there, and then head off and do a 10-minute grind. Probably Victory Road, maybe. If not, then it'll be somewhere close by. Probably the waterfall nearby Victory Road will be our target for grinding. And then we'll probably go through then and do Victory Road, do that last little bit, and then the episode after that should be the end of Extreme Ruby, depending on if we're still alive or not. Training sessions just really scare me sometimes because they could go pear-shaped very quickly. But anyways, until then, please stay beautiful, and this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!